Well, good morning, everyone. I thought I'd make the dessert and get it out of the way and then worry about my roasted chicken and stuff later. All right, gonna make some ice cream tacos since it sounded good. We had tacos the other night. So, first thing, you want to preheat your oven to 400 degrees, okay? Now you want to, if you don't have a double boiler, no problem, just make your own. Just find a pan, got about 4 cups of water in there because you don't want to put a lot of water in it. Then set in a bowl or something that'll fit over the top of it. And you want to make sure the bottom does not touch the water, okay? And in it, I'm going to make like a hard shell to dunk my ice cream tacos into afterwards. All right, so I'm using Reese's peanut butter chips. And this is a 10-ounce bag, and I use the whole bag, which is about 2 cups, okay? And then I'm going to add in 4 tablespoons of vegetable oil, okay? You could use butter, you could even use coconut oil, whatever kind of oil you want. All right, so let me get this on. Okay, now you're going to need a couple pinches of kosher salt, 2/3 cup of flour, 2 egg whites, 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, 6 tablespoons of sugar, and 6 tablespoons of melted butter, okay? So I'm going to dump the egg whites in, give it a little whisk. Dump in the teaspoon of vanilla, the 6 tablespoons of sugar, and 6 tablespoons of the melted butter. Whisk that all up good. Okay, add in a couple of pinches of salt and the 2/3 cups of flour. And we're making the shell for the ice cream. Okay, you want to get a baking sheet out and line it with parchment paper. And you also want to get out a cupcake pan, okay? Because we're going to turn it upside down after, and we're going to use that as a rack to shape your taco shells into. Okay, just whisk that all up real good so it's nice and smooth. Okay, that's done. That's what it looks like. Okay, now let me get a little hand towel here. Pick up my mess. Now get out your baking sheet lined with parchment paper. And you're going to get 12. All you do is you take a couple tablespoons and just make a little dollop. There's 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Should be able to get 12 out of it altogether, okay? Then you're going to take like a little small, I'm just using a little small cake spatula. And you're going to want to just keep going around it. And you want to spread it out into like a 4 to 5 inch circle. Okay, just like that. You see how I'm doing that? Just keep going around. And the way I measure for an inch, I just use my hand and go like that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go for a 5 inch, make it a little bit bigger. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now let's do this one. Just keep going around in circular motions, nice and gently. Keep pushing, spreading it out. And then we're going to bake them in the 400 degrees oven just till the edges start getting golden brown. Okay, so keep an eye on it. You don't want them to burn. It'll take about anywhere from, oh, I don't know, 11 to 13 minutes. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, that looks good. And this is what they're going to end up looking like. Okay, so let me get the rest of these made, and then we'll pop them in the oven for 11 to 13 minutes. Okay, it's been about 11 minutes, and these just came out of the oven. Now, it's very important. You want to work them as soon as they come out, even though they're hot. And what you're going to do is you're going to fold them very gently because they'll crack easy. Just like that. Okay, into a taco shape, and then that's what you use in your muffin pan, is to hold them, okay? Because it don't take long for them to cool off, okay? Just fold them right in half and set them right in this upside down muffin pan to hold them in their taco shape. Just like that. Because if you let them set, then they're going to cool, and that's the shape they're going to be, round, and you don't want them round. You want them into this taco shape so you can hold your ice cream. And you want to take your ice cream out of the freezer a few minutes, because you know how it's so hard, having a hard time getting that hard ice cream out. Well, you want to let it soften just a little bit so it's easier to scoop it out and fill your shells with. All right, let me move this out of the way. And then what I like to do after I fill them, let me get the ice cream. I have also chocolate chip out, but I'm going to use that because you can make whatever kind of ice cream you want to fill them with, whatever kind of ice cream you want to use, and whatever kind of a like a hard shell topping you want to dunk it into. Like I said, I did the peanut butter, okay? So that's what I'm going to dunk them into. And let me get out the French vanilla. All right. And I'll show you the one tray that I've already filled. Can you see that? That I filled already with the French vanilla ice cream. And I want them to firm up a little bit. Let's see if this one's firm enough. And you just dunk it into the peanut butter chips that you melted. And this will harden too once you get it put in the refrigerator, or I mean freezer. And then if you want, you can also put, I want the ice cream to firm up a little bit more, in your peanut butter chips that you melted with a little bit of oil. Let that harden up a little bit, but I'm just giving you the gist idea, okay? I want to put this back in the freezer and let it firm up more. And then afterwards, see how that's already, I just started putting it on. See how it's starting to harden, the peanut butter shell? I guess I can actually try a little taste, let you know at least what it tastes like. That cookie-like shell holder. And see how that peanut butter is starting to harden? Just putting a little layer right on it. Now, if you had some just plain regular peanuts you wanted to crush up and put also on it, you could do that. It's really good. Okay, and you can see the peanut butter. See, the longer it sits, how it started hardening up like I showed you. And that's all there is to it. And like I said, I'm going to do also chocolate mint chip, because grandkids really like that kind of ice cream. And then I'm going to melt, instead of peanut butter chips, I'm going to do some chocolate chips and make a topping shell out of that. You could put on whatever you wanted. You can go with sprinkles. Crushed nuts, but not everybody likes the nuts, so that's why I didn't put any crushed peanuts on with the peanut butter chip one afterwards. And just put them in the freezer, and then when you're ready to eat one, if it's going to be within a few hours, and just take it out and eat it. But if you wanted to freeze them for a much longer period of time, then after they're frozen on your baking tray, then just put them in a freezer Ziploc bag. Make sure, you remove the air out of it, and then just take one out whenever you feel like having one. Okay, everybody, that's it. And you guys have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye.